think it's funny that I'm taking a video of me in a mirror. A portal. A portal. I, something crazy going on outside. I could hear a siren. Yeah. So I'm sure, as many of you know, I have sort of disappeared. I don't know what I look like. I can't see myself. Um, I know that I want to do. Let me try that again. I wanted to do a quick update, and I was just thinking in my head. I was like, I talk to you guys all the time in my head. And then I'm like, oh, I should be recording this. And then I grab my camera, and half of the time that I'm editing as I have the camera in front of me. So, and then I'm like, oh, I need to write down. I make it longer. So dumb. Anyways, some of you have probably noticed that I have somewhat disappeared from social media for about a month, a little over a month now. I've definitely been around. Before I disappeared, I was doing a lot. I was creating art. I was making a lot of videos. I was dog sitting. Um, and I was preparing my body for what was coming next. So a lot was happening, and I had a lot of energy, and I was able to sort of stick to a routine for a little while so that I stayed super energized and um, was able to produce a whole bunch of videos for you guys, whether they were oracle card meanings, reading the definitions of them, which there's a reason I'm doing that. That's coming. um, and I did 5 time-lapse videos before, not before, the five time-lapse videos of me drawing things that I want to have as affirmation cards, and put a deck together that I can kind of send out to the world. And but I had to pause. I had to pause all of that because all of my attention, all of my focus, all of my being, my heart, my soul were just devoted to the last 2 weeks of getting my art ready for so that I could turn it into the museum and they could install it and have it ready, which it's up, which is exciting, which I'll I'll share more about that at the end of the video. Life has been good. So this is what I've been up to for the last 5 weeks. So there was 2 weeks of me just working on my art. So I only saw a couple of people, and they were usually coming over to help me with whatever I needed, whether it was throwing paint or taping things or hot gluing things or putting glitter on things, whatever it was, whatever I needed, making sure that I was fed, because it was fun, but it was intense. There was a lot going on. There was so much energy running through my body, and not just because I had a deadline. It wasn't that. There was channeling happening, and so there was so much energy coming through my body. And so I had to self-care. So once I turned it in, I had a week before I picked up my mom, and I pretty much slept that entire week. Like the first day, I had a friend come over and help me just clean up all the studio so it would just be done, and then I passed the fuck out for like 4 days. And then my mom came into town and we spent in and out like for a week together, which was really, really beautiful. And then and that's pretty much that's what has been consuming me for the last month, and this is like the 5th week, and now I'm in this process of, okay, now I realize I'm in the void. And it's a sweet spot, and if you're a Abraham Hicks follower, then I feel like I'm on step 5, where I'm back in the contrast, but I see this as my melding pot. And for you witches out there, it's, it's literally that, the melting pot, right? Like, that's where I'm at, is I'm just like, oh, I have all of these things, and I want everything that I do to come from my heart, so from this heart space. So I'm taking the time to come back, not just come back to myself. I'm with myself a lot, like I'm constantly here, and when I'm not, I'm constantly coming back here. And it's how I manifest my beautiful life. And I want everything to come with intention and love, and so I'm taking this week for me to just really self-care, and I'm gonna go have this like beautiful Reiki session, and go visit my art again, so that I can kind of come back. I don't know, there's this thing that's happening, because there was this energy that I was in when I was creating the art that I realize now that I want to be in when my heater just came on. I don't know if you could hear it. I don't even know what you can see, because I can't see you. I flipped the phone around because I was being silly at the beginning. Oh, here, let's do this. Okay, I'm back. I'm comfy. What I think I'm doing this week, and what seems to be actually happening, don't quite line up the way my ego personalities think that it should be. And I'm not frustrated, but I'm sleeping a lot. um, because I'm being much more present in my life, and I'm allowing what's in front of me to be in front of me. Although I do recognize when I'm pushing it away. Anyways, because I'm in this practice of really being present, and it looks like I have just very, very short hair. I actually have, this is all tied up, my long hair. But I haven't cut the sides for a long time, so I kind of like it. Anyways, why am I making this video? Just to update you, to let you know that I've been thinking about you, that I do want to, I will be, not just I want to, but I will be creating more content to put on both of my channels. But I want to do it very intentionally from my heart center, and it's getting weaved in. It's not like I'm scheduling it per se, but it's getting the path is being shown to me as I go. And so I'm recognizing, oh, these are the things that I am moving through on this journey. And so I'm taking my time a little bit because, dude, we're creating masterpieces. Our lives are our masterpieces. My life is my masterpiece from my point of view. Um, I have a better understanding of how I create my reality. And so I am. And I'm not pushing or resisting. I'm not pushing things away and I'm not resisting things. Or if I am, I'm aware of it. And yeah, I'm aware of it. I'm not even making that bad. Yeah. Anyways, I love you guys. There's more to come. Probably see stuff popping up next week. And thanks for being here. Oh, yeah. And thanks to all my new subscribers. That has been really exciting. And thank you to all of my returning subscribers. And anybody who's just popping in to check it out, what the hell I'm talking about. And if you got this far, thanks for sticking around. I really appreciate you. Um, what you're doing here on Earth uh, is amazing, and I really, really appreciate what you're doing. And your life is meaningful, and I just so cool that you stopped by to see what the hell I'm doing. What did I just create? What do I have to share? So thanks for checking it out. Love you. Mwah.